I really don't know what is this. Have something here in the screen the phone, but I don't understand what it is. So, I was telling you that when the landlord started sending letters for her, notes, messages, not letters, messages, I say to my niece, do not answer her. Wait, she send a note, because my niece is very naive. This woman, oh my gosh, what is this here on the screen? I don't know what is this. This woman, she's a friend of the sister-in-law, her sister-in-law, the woman that wants, that is informer of the biological father. I say this because I know her. That is the why I told you that I beg my nephew to not marry her. She knows that. That's why she transformed my nephew at this monster. She didn't transform. He probably is, because people born like that, you know? She did not brainwash him. That's the way he is. Because I told him, I begged for 8 years, telling him who she is, what she was doing to his sister. And he'll call me Gracie. Go, you Gracie. Anyway, I'll tell you details. But I'm gonna tell this whole story. This is helping me because nobody hear me. And this is the truth. And the reason I'm saying this, because the baby's in danger in New Jersey. I sent a letter for the judge in 2 years, 200 messages. 3 December 2021, I left a message for the judge. I told her, Your Honor, you gotta think I'm crazy. My niece have a very evil sister-in-law. I have to left my husband alone. He's a victim of a stroke. He can't walk much. I can't keep leaving him alone. But has no one else. She can't be in New Jersey. She have a home empty there next to me. So anyway, this judge never knew the story about what the other judge did, why we come here with a permission, nothing. They don't know nothing. Each time they change a judge, my niece have to start all over again. My gosh, I have to say all this. I never thought in my life I would suffer so much watching the suffer of my niece, that she's raised her child alone. She's the best mommy can be. I saw she's dragging laundry in the snow, carrying the baby ripping her skin from eczema, from the heat in the winter in New Jersey. And one woman in the public laundromat told me how your niece can handle all this. My niece suffers so much. There's a lot of things she don't even remember. I think when you have a panic syndrome, you forget a lot of things. I know because I have a sister that she have epilepsy, very sad disease. Have no time to fall. She have stitches in her head every time she have seizures. Very sad disease that nobody talk about. Actually, now that I have this channel, I'm going to talk about a lot of subjects that a lot of people, especially my country, can learn from. I have experience with my sister. They live with epilepsy since she's born. And it's very sad disease. That one thing that makes me upset, that drives me crazy, every time I talk to somebody from evangelical religion, from the evangelical church. They tell me. Then I talk to them about, I have a friend that I used to talk to her. And, she's from the evangelical church. She told me that epilepsy is from the devil. I did not believe, or I was here. So anyway, now that I have my child, that I just have to learn how to do myself, so I don't bother my friend, but I didn't have time to learn, but I will, because I'm going to tell my story, the story of my life, that I know I'm gonna inspire people, because the love gives you strength. And I have a husband. There's a pure love. That his love gives me strength. I'm going to tell you my life. After this, after I tell you about my niece, because I have to focus in saving my niece. But the reason I'm talking about the sister-in-law, because she who is this man secret friend, that my niece found out that she was a friend with him in the Facebook. She told her brother, your wife is a friend of him in the Facebook. And my niece is so naive, because if you be my brother, if he choose her over me and my daughter, he'll never will see my daughter. But my niece never took her daughter from the brother, even that she knew that his wife was friends with him on Facebook. She now was. She's still. But my nephew do not believe it. But he knows. He don't go to the police. He never went to the police to report the man. He chose the wife over the sister and the only niece. And know what happened? His biological father used this in a court. He used all those years telling the judge that she had family in New Jersey. And I saw with my own eyes what the sister-in-law did in front of me. This is very important, every one of you, because when I called the judge 3 December 2021, because I went there to do the court for the 5th December with the lawyer. The court have the lawyer. And I told the lawyer about the sister-in-law. I told the lawyer, but unfortunately, I cannot carry a body camera in my body because people lie. Unfortunately, if you don't have something to prove this was a lie, people don't believe you. But I will tell, one day, I'm gonna go look for this lawyer that she moved place already. Doctors, everybody that do wrong, disappear. You never can talk to them again. I told this lawyer, her brother could save the baby. He had the opportunity to save her when she was 3 years old. And his wife did not tell the truth to the judge. And that is why I know this woman is evil. She was a friend of this man because she's obsessed with the child that my little grandniece, this one that been abused for years, told me that she took her to the church and keep telling her, you have to like your father. Don't say the word hate. She telling this child, blocking, brainwashing her, took to the church. Oh my gosh. I beg the judge to listen to me. I beg the judge to believe in me. They didn't. They will not allow me speak. They believe in Daifes because this biological father talk to Daifes every evaluation. He lies. So everything the biological father tell Daifes, the agents, Daifes, they believe in him. What he tells them that the girl have a rich godfather, and I'm gonna tell you about the godfather, that he's billionaire, and the mother and the goddaughter went to this hotel that I stay one night. I choke. I couldn't stay there 2 nights. And my niece is spent a month in his hotel, which they prove that I'm telling the truth. And I can't say her name, Mrs. Pontinhos, Mrs. How you say? I cannot say her name. That the only one from Daifes that spoke to me. She didn't want to speak to me. By mail, she listened to me a couple of times. But she never allowed me to show anything. She never saw videos. She never saw nothing. The only thing she showed me is, oh, their father never gonna go to jail. You know why she said that? Because when they interview the child, they manipulate the child. They don't pull. The child was 6.5 years old, almost 7, between 6.5 until she's 7. She was 7.5. They should put her to go to evaluation. They interview the baby, don't pull the baby's memory, and they just ask questions to the child the way it's convenient to them. That is the why they don't let me speak in her behalf. That is the why they never spoke to me. The only question the judge did right, the judge that gave us no opportunity, that my niece fainted in front of her, inside her home here, which 1 meter from my house, that I have the video, that she did not let us show her the proof. That judge asked, is Daifes interview you? But she didn't get the opportunity to answer why Daifes did not talk to me. She asked the question, is Daifes interview you, Miss Levine? She did not get opportunity to tell her, no, never, because they take advantage of the mother. They have a panic. That every time the mother tells them, let me speak, let me show you this, when the mother start talk for 3 years in Bloomfield, New Jersey, where she used to live, the woman from Daifes and the man that the baby cried 20 minutes begging for the mommy saving her because she was trapped with the cord in her hand, that I'm going to describe it to you. The whole 38 minutes, what happened? The 12th December 2020. So then, the judge asked me this question and did not allow me to answer because the court was short. We begging her. My niece is begging her, Your Honor, don't do this to my daughter. Don't take my daughter home. He's a child molester. He molested my child. And this judge felt nothing. This judge used mercy. Oh, she's a higher power in the Supreme Court of New Jersey. They're not afraid of me because they know I don't know how to write English. They know by my accent. But here, in this YouTube, thank you to you. I'm asking you, every one of you, that the truth come out now. I'm gonna say everything. I'm gonna describe each court, how this mother being tortured, why her child was abused until 6 years old, because each judge believed in Daifes and took advantage of this mother and believed the child molester and never allowed me speak in her behalf, accepted 2 judges. One from 2018 that I'm very grateful to him because he allowed me to go inside the courtroom to sit there and watch how my niece's body works, how her mind works. That when I learned that after the first time I went to with her, because that's what happened. Until the baby was 2 years old, I was live in New Jersey, back and forth, because I worked there. And I was coming home like every 3 months, as I could. But I was working there because I have an accident in my car here in 2007. And me and my husband is going through very hard time because we moved in 2005 here. And I work in the same houses cleaning for 25, 30 years. When I got here, I couldn't find job. It was very difficult because I work in the same clients for over 25 years. All my friend is coming, and now I have to stop talking because she's gonna post for me the videos. I'm just gonna finish here.